Hello guys, good morning. I wanted to give a quick update on BTC and also the support areas that I'm watching. Now I want to start off by saying that this is not financial advice. Please always use proper risk management. With that being said, let's dive into the support areas for BTC should we be falling below this price level. Now we've basically been in this range from 26.6k to 29.2k for the past weeks, and we have come to a point where there's basically no price action anymore in BTC. I've also turned slightly bearish in my Telegram, and I think a drop down is very likely at this point. Now, we still have this support area at 26.6k. However, we've been testing that for quite a lot of times. So I think it is likely that we are going to fall out of this range very soon. Now, keep in mind, a support is still a support until it isn't. So it can still happen that we are going to see a bounce at this level, but I wouldn't be counting on it. And I would definitely not be longing at this place. I do think a drop down is more likely. Now on Twitter, everyone has been talking about the 25.2k support. Literally everyone is watching this and everyone wants to be longing and buying this. So it makes sense that we are either going to shoot right through it or that we don't test this level at all and that we will be bouncing here at this level of 26.6k. I know it is a strong support, this 25.2k, but we've seen so many times that when everyone is watching this level that we either shoot right through it or we don't touch it at all. Now the next level I wanted to talk about is a very high time frame support level and also the 0.5 Fibonacci level of this move from all the way here to the top here. We have this 0.5 level. Now the high time frame support comes from here and all the way back in, 2020 that we have seen here, which is a very interesting idea. And I've not seen anyone really talk about this level. So this is for me a way more interesting level to be looking for longs since no one is really watching it. Then I want to go to the level of 23.3k, which is also the 0.618 Fibonacci level from this move up. Now this is also a very interesting area for me to start looking for longs, since I think if we fall through this 25.2k level support, we either gonna bounce here or there. And if we don't, I think a drop more down is also very likely. So yeah, this is a very good support on daily level candles. And what's more interesting for me is the 0.618 Fibonacci levels. On BTC, we've seen a lot of times that this area is a very good place to start looking for longs or spot buys. And I think it will be in general a very good level to be looking for this, since it's also a horizontal support. Now, should we be falling below this, we still have a 21.4k support, but I'm not going to talk about this right now. Now, also what is very interesting is that we have a CPI and ETH upgrade coming up. That is on the red line, which will be on the 12th of April, which is in 3 days. So that's going to be fun. Usually we will see a lot of volatility around the CPI release, and yeah, it's funny that it's also planned at the same time as the ETH Shanghai upgrade. Now let's look for some longs that we might potentially get. You could make the argument to start longing here. You would have a very tight invalidation, since the thing is, a lot of people will probably start to short here since they think we are going to be breaking down. But actually, it's still a good place to long with very tight invalidation, and we can actually see the top again, and maybe then eventually we can go to the 32k level. So you can try to pico along the perfect bottom here. If I see it happening, I will be updating it in the Telegram, and let's try it. But honestly, I think we're gonna fall below, but I think it's still a very good risk-reward setup that we might be seeing there. Now, also, I've talked about this 25.2k level that everyone is watching. I'm not gonna try and long here. It is obviously a very good place to buy back some spot BTC holdings, but let's not try to long this. If you are gonna long this, your setup would be something like this, and maybe a TP2 here, so take profit there as well. Now for me, what is more interesting, as I already talked about, is this line, the 24.2k level support. So that would be looking something like this, and you can make the argument to use a wider stop and bet on continuation for BTC. So BTC would be looking something like this. This can definitely happen, and then this would be a great area to start looking for longs. Now also what is a very good entry would be this 0.618 Fibonacci level. And as I talked about, in general, that's a very good place to start looking for longs on BTC, looking back at the history of BTC. And this is also a very valid setup if we are gonna get this. So what BTC could do is, it's a bit annoying. Let me check this. Hop. Can bounce here, then this is the support that everyone is watching. We're gonna fall right through that, possibly. And if we also fall through this level, this is a very valid area for a support and for a long setup. Betting on the continuation higher, of course. I think that's it. I'm gonna be buying back a bit here, a bit there, and a bit there for BTC spot. Should we really be falling below it? Yeah, you can close, but I'm personally not gonna do this. I think the bottom is in general. I think this was the BTC bottom. I think a continuation of BTC going higher is very likely. We still have these untapped highs around there and there, sitting there and there. So I think it makes sense for BTC to also start testing these highs. And I think this will take a bit longer, but that's okay for me to wait. Sometimes it's better to wait and to just do nothing. Then let's end off by my holding update. So for now I've been mostly in USDC for 60%. I still hold some BTC, I still hold some ETH. GMX has been a coin that I've been very bullish on, and I've been holding that for a longer time now. And I have also posted a short trade on the Telegram. I'm personally not taking it since I'm already mostly in USDT, so I think I'm being hedged enough already. So let's end this by saying that you can follow me on other channels, and also I only have Telegram, Twitter and YouTube, so if you see me on Instagram or whatever, it's probably a scam. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you very much for your attention and hope to see you in the next video. Bye!